You know how hard that is to sell? To be like, oh, by the way, our game's $100 now. People are gonna be pissed. They spent $1 billion or more. By the time GTA 6 comes out, they'll be closer to $2 billion probably. Well, maybe not that much. They'll probably be at like 1.2 billion or something, or 1.3 billion. Billion, by the way. How's that our problem though? It's not. But if someone's putting $1+ billion in, they're gonna expect to make that and more. And then they're gonna do whatever they think they should do, whether it's microtransactions or a higher box price or everything at the same time. I mean, that's that. Watch on YouTube how Rockstar will change gaming forever. Is it this video?
This week, Grand Theft Auto 5 pulled in $1 billion in sales in 3 days. No movie or music release has ever come close to that.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
It's no secret anymore. GTA 6 is the most anticipated game ever. With the initial trailer already setting new world records, the pressure on Rockstar has been the biggest ever to deliver something great again. Greater than what GTA 5 delivered. In an ever-evolving industry, many wonder if GTA 6 can really top up the influence and success that 10 years of GTA 5 had. How will Rockstar change the way we look at games
I like the voice.
again? It's been well over 2 months now since Rockstar Games shared their very first trailer of GTA 6, sitting at roughly 180 million views with 90 million views within the first day, already breaking the world record for the most watched non-music video. The hype for the game is undoubtedly there, all thanks to the success of GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, and not to forget the 10-year wait for the next GTA. With a reported production cost of $2 billion, it also makes GTA 6
It's already $2 billion? I was saying it's gonna come up to $2 billion. It's already $2 billion? By the time this game comes out, it could be closer to $3 billion. That's insane. Bro, they're gonna have to make this game expensive, right? What do you think we're gonna have to pay by default? $100 at the very least? $120 maybe? If they release this at $70, they have to have a serious plan for microtransactions. They have to have, like, obviously GTA 5 makes tons of money through their Shark Cash or whatever the f it's called. They make tons of money that way. So they're gonna have to do that, but bigger. GTA 5 made $1 billion real quick, I wouldn't worry. How many copies do they need to sell to make $3 billion? What's the math here? Not even considering any of the percentages that they'd have to give to whoever, right? I don't know what kind of deals they have with other people, royalties, whatever. Just like flat value, if it's $70, what's the math there? 42 million copies. Possible, that's possible, for sure. But they could probably still sell 42 million copies at $100. I bet you they could. Because, like, look at all the stats, right? If you look at any of game sale stats and you look at any of those analytics, games are being bought more now than ever. Therefore, you up that price, people are still gonna buy it, for sure. If it's a good game, they'll buy it, right? Doesn't matter how much it costs. It could be $1,000. I bet you people would still buy it. Maybe not that much, but that's a little extreme. So I'm curious. I'm so curious. Anyway, let's keep watching this video. That's insane that they're over $2 billion.
Expensive entertainment product ever made in modern history. Which isn't that weird considering the game entered its first development in 2014 with well over 3,000 employees spread over 11 studios worldwide working on the game. The results certainly showed off in the first trailer. From the crowded beach to the beautiful night scenes, GTA 6 is already looking graphically and technically leaps ahead of other games. Besides that, the trailer already showed numerous new exciting stuff never seen in a game like GTA. Some days prior to the GTA 6 trailer, an alleged friend of the son of a Rockstar employee leaked a video of the game in development. It showed a city with a big highway next to a skate park, which wasn't really the most surprising discovery after the 2022 GTA 6 leaks. The small clip was initially leaked on TikTok, and the account owner couldn't help himself replying to messages. So did one particular message stand out. It asked if the game would have enterable buildings, whereas the leaker replied that at least 70% would be accessible. Whether the leaker is speaking the truth is questionable, since he later also claimed that the game is aimed for a 2024 release. However, the idea of making almost all the buildings enterable isn't entirely ridiculous, given the extensive work and production costs that go into this game, and with the technologies of today, it shouldn't sound far-fetched. Even back in 2012, Rockstar already had this idea. Their vision was broader than just 70%. Instead, they had a vision for 100% of the buildings. Every home interior modeled, every building enterable. This document reportedly originated from a briefing session at Rockstar North. One of the notes included ideas for the next GTA. Knowing the notes are from 2012, it would have been a bold vision to have all buildings accessible, considering today's technologies didn't exist back then. Fast forwarding some years to 2018, the parent company of Rockstar Games filed a patent titled System and Method for Game Object and Environment Generation. It goes through how interiors can be randomly generated with the help of AI, ultimately using fewer resources from your system. AI will create a set of unique and random interiors based on given assets. To give you an example, numerous assets are meant for interiors. One group is named Old, the other is named Modern, and the last is named Industrial. All these groups are connected to a set of buildings with the same name that go well together. So will the Modern group, with the help of AI, randomize those assets to make a new and unique interior that will never feel repetitive. You can already see how this can save a ton of time from the individual.
That could mean a few things. Does that mean if I walk in a building and you guys walk in a building, that building looks different? It could either mean that, or it could just mean the standard process of making a game, which is just using procedural generation and just dropping all that in randomly, right? It just sounds like they're doing that for an interior. I mean, this is pretty standard, I think.
Developers assigned to make every single interior, especially in a city like Miami, where there are a ton of skyscrapers. In the trailer, you can already see these buildings having randomized interiors. While there could be a particular chance all of these are actually enterable, these can also just be parallax interiors, especially for the bigger buildings. The best example of parallax interiors can be seen in the Unreal Engine demo of The Matrix Awakens. It's not an actual interior, it just gives the illusion it is. Despite the map of GTA 6 reportedly being twice the size of GTA 5's map, Rockstar can blow everyone away again by achieving this vision. It would add a whole new value and story to all the areas in the game, whether those interiors have a meaningful purpose or not, especially for role players. Since the acquisition of 5M, it makes extra sense for Rockstar to make more accessible buildings, since it's a massive part of the roleplay community. Another interesting new patent, which was filed in 2021, was about NPCs. It talks about how NPC animations can have randomized responses based on the surrounding environments, moods, events, and so on. In the leaked clips, we could already see this being used. To give you an example, an NPC will react to a variety of things like incoming rain.
Here's one thing you need to do before
or interact and bond with other NPCs. This goes much more in depth than the current NPCs we have today. Instead of designing a separate animation for each situation, they now use building blocks that can be combined in various ways, bringing each NPC truly to life and even more intelligent than in RDR2. This also aligns with a recent patent filing that goes in depth about how NPCs can define their own specific characteristics inside traffic, making the in-game traffic more like lifelike drivers on the roads and essentially making each NPC self-aware of their surroundings when they are in traffic. In an interview with Inverse, Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, was asked about the benefits of AI in the gaming industry. He responded positively, stating, "Non-playable characters are generally not very interesting. You could imagine all the NPCs becoming really interesting and fun." It's safe to say, these situations won't occur in GTA 6. Instead, we'll see more of this and certainly more of these social media clips, which were a lot off in the trailer. Rockstar really wanted to give us a message in the first trailer. Social media will be inevitable and will play a considerable part in the game. Social media isn't particularly new in the GTA games, so do we have fictional parodies of popular platforms, which aren't that interactive if we look at the GTA 6 trailer, where we and others seemingly can record and upload videos to social media, generating likes, shares, and internet fame. It makes you wonder how social media will look in the game and how advanced it will be. If you pay close attention to the trailer, you can see NPCs having different phone models, including live displays, making you question if even NPCs will post and interact on social media.
Oh, for sure.
Where social media
for sure. They're for sure going to have situations where an NPC is going to post something and you'll actually be able to go. Well, I don't know about for sure, but I would think that they'll have situations where you'll see something on social media and you could go there, and if you get there fast enough, you can actually see whatever the fuck's going down is going down. I would assume.
Also played a huge role was Watch Dogs 2, a game similar to the open world of GTA. In Watch Dogs 2, your reputation depended on your social media fame and activity. The more followers you gained, the more power and influence you had, which served as an incentive to complete missions and activities. Each story mission in Watch Dogs 2 concluded with a propaganda video.
I love this game,
convincing
dude.
other hackers to join their mission.
Even the
While
new one.
GTA 6
The new one wasn't
won't be putting
amazing,
its
but
focus on
I loved
hacking,
Watch
we
Dogs.
can expect a similar approach as in Watch Dogs 2. It only makes sense for Rockstar to continue with the social media aspect of the game and make it more advanced than ever if they really want to continue parodying the real world. Especially when GTA 6 Online arrives, the social media system will be truly put to great use. The online of GTA 6 still remains to be seen. At least we know one thing about it, thanks to another patent from Take-Two Interactive. It goes in-depth about seamless session switching in an online environment, significantly decreasing the loading times. Interestingly, it mentions a mechanism for avoiding car dupe glitches via session merging, an issue Rockstar has been dealing with since the start of GTA Online. This patent also indicates the GTA 6 map to be huge. It goes together with the rumor of it being twice the size of the GTA 5 map. This would also allow for more players by theoretically dividing the map into different sections. It would give you the illusion there are, for example, 100 players on the map, while you are in a 30-player session zone on the map. When traveling to another area, you will automatically switch to another session without any loading screens. In the end, Rockstar games are known for pushing the boundaries.
That's going to be the new standard for sure. Is, you know how we have like Atlas and stuff where you would hit like a wall and then it would load you into a new server and you could very much tell that you're loading into a new server? A lot of these newer games now are going to have the more seamless stuff because obviously it's doable. Rockstar is probably going to do a great job at that, and other companies like maybe Funcom and like with how they're going to do their thing, maybe theirs might not be as great, but I'm sure it's still going to be fine. Because like the old days of hitting a weird loading screen wall into another server, that's gonna be donezo, for sure.
Every new title they create, whether it means making all buildings accessible or ultra-realistic NPC behaviors. It remains to be seen if we will see these patents put to use in GTA 6, but with high hopes, we might get there. As Rockstar once said, we understand more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations, and for this next entry to be the best it can possibly be.
That was not the video I was expecting, to be honest. I don't know what I was expecting from the video, but I was not expecting that. There really wasn't anything too crazy there. Nothing new, anyway. Well, depends. I wouldn't say any of this is going to change gaming. That's not what the title is. Somebody told me to search this, how Rockstar will change gaming forever. But that's not even the title. Whoever told me this was wrong. It was called that. He changed the title. Oh. Wait, yeah, I don't like that title. I don't think that title fits. I don't think there's anything here that Rockstar is doing that's brand new that people don't know about, unless they actually do something real with AI. Everyone's dabbling in AI right now, right? They're trying to find ways to help them in game development. If Rockstar has truly implemented that and they have found ways to make it work very well, then that could be a big change. But all the other stuff is about the same. It's about the standard and what's happening in game development, right?